What's up, guys? We just got in a board I've been very excited about. It's called the Liquid Force Origin. It is a sweet board, Luca Kidd's first pro model. It's been in the works for a while. We finally got it touched down here at the shop. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. I first got to see the Origin at Liquid Force's dealer expo right here in Georgia by Lake Allatoona at Terminus. And it was very exciting. It was really cool to finally see it in person. Everyone there was super stoked about it. Luca, for a long time, rode the RDX, which was in the Liquid Force line for a really long time. Very popular board. I still have one myself. And so I would call the Origin, from my perspective, like the RDX 2.0. It has a lot of what people love about the RDX, but it's sort of in an upgraded package now. So you've got a double concave throughout the belly of the board. That's going to help you track water, let water flow the right way down the board. That also creates a spine, which is going to make for much softer landings. So the spine actually goes from tip to tail. So that does two things, right? It makes your landing softer, but it's also going to help you rock from edge to edge. So it helps it initiate turns really well alongside giving you softer landings. So in the RDX, you had a little scooped out area in the nose and tail. That is going to stay the same for the Origin. And what that does is it helps you release off the wake. So a truly flat board with no channel or anything, it can suction to the water. So what that the scoop out does up in the nose and tail is when you release off the water, there's going to be a little air pocket, which just prevents you from sticking to the water. So really cool base design. Love the double concave. Love the little channel scoop outs in the nose and tail. Has pretty sharp rails throughout. There's a little bit of bevel in the middle of the board, the belly of the board, but it really sharpens up towards the nose and tail. So that bevel just adds a little bit of forgiveness. So it's nice to have that alongside with removable fins. So a lot of times how the RDX was, it was molded in fins, which those are great. Some people love the molded in fins, some people don't. But because you can screw these in and out, you can change the fin size. If you want something that's a little bit looser or something that's more stable and kind of tighter to the water, they give you the ability to change that up if you like. Another thing about the Origin is we have a 3-stage rocker. So while you have the spine for softer landings, you are also going to have a 3-stage rocker, which promotes the most pop. So your continuous rocker, they're great. They're really fun to carve around on. They make it very consistent when jumping wake to wake, but they're never going to have as much pop as a 3-stage rocker board. So you get a ton of pop, you get some softer landings, you have a little bit of the bevel for forgiveness, double concave. It has all the makings for such a good board. So I'm really excited for people to see this thing, ride it, and it's a really fun one for 2026. So shout out Liquid Force, Luca Kidd, and the all-new Origin.